What's good, everybody? It's the Clown with Cap show. Today we're going to be talking about relationships in today's society. Look, we have to understand. I do believe relationships are more exposed in our society today due to social media, all the outlets we have. And I kind of want to get in the nitty gritty of this. I used to always think women are more capable of cheating on their significant other, which it can still lead to that. But I believe in today's society, I do believe men and women are 50-50 of capable of cheating on their significant other. To me, I really think it boils down to who the person is. What signs do you find out that your significant other could possibly be cheating? To me, my past relationships, from what I've experienced, and my friends, they're all their relationships. There's a couple key things that you guys need to realize. Like, what are they hiding from me? Do they always take their phone with them? Are you allowed to see their phone? I do believe with relationships today, communication is key to relationships. Communication and trust. If you guys do not have those type of things, count it out. Just the relationship is not going to end up working out if you don't have those two things. That's what it boils down to: communication and trust. I know it sounds easy, but it's really hard. But to me, we have so much information now in today's society, dating apps, and I have some friends that do dating apps, that do Tinder, all that. To me, I've never did that before. I think if I ever do get married, I'd rather meet that significant other face to face, live. You know, you never know. I don't think it's as real if you meet through the internet, if that makes sense. I don't think it's that much. It just doesn't feel as real. I feel like I want to meet them live. 100%. To me, I don't really get into the dating apps today, but it's huge today, and that's where we're pushing today. That's where you meet new people, new men and women out there. But to me, what it boils down to, like I said, communication and trust, and I'll get more into that later. To me, I want to talk about signs of your significant other cheating, maybe you being cheated on. Like I said, I think a huge thing plays in, do they hide their phone from you? And we're always on our phone in today's society. We have a lot of information on our phones. So to me, why would you want to hide your phone from your significant other? You know, that should throw up a huge question mark right there. Day one, if you guys communicate that, say, look, we don't need to look at each other's phones, that's fine. You know, but if you don't go to the conversation to talk about, hey, are we allowed to look at each other's phones? Can we look through each other's messages? That's what you need to get across. Because if you don't get across to that significant other and tell them that, you know, and then you go around looking through their phone, so it's going to throw up question marks. There's going to be questions involved where it's like, hold up. Yeah, what's going on here? And I do believe that's another significant sign of them being cheating on. Are they always late to certain things? That's another question mark as well. Definitely, my friends in the past, they've told me situations where they think they've been cheating on because they're always late to this, to that. They're never accountable. To me, relationships are hard in today. They are. It's not easy, definitely with social media now. Nothing's really private anymore due to our phones, due to everything out there today. So to me, I do believe, I think people now are becoming more independent, especially women out there. They're more independent, into their business more. Boss ass bitches. Shout out to all the boss ass bitches out there. To me, ladies who date, does your boyfriend, to me, if your boyfriend does not eat your pussy, count him out. To me, I think it's a go-to. Men out there, if you don't eat your girlfriend's pussy, what's wrong with you? To me, I think most women like that. I've never really came across or communicated against with women that don't like their pussy being ate. That's just it. I try to tell my homeboys it's a go-to. Just like when you wake up in the morning and brush your teeth, do the same thing. Eat pussy. Just get in the routine of that. Get in the routine of brushing your teeth in the morning. Get in the routine of eating your girlfriend's pussy. She'll love that. She will. She will love that. I'm telling you. Men out there, do that. That should be a priority. But back to the cheating. Who's more capable? I always used to think, look, women are way more capable of cheating than men. And I'm kind of leaning more towards women, but I think in today's society, I do believe that it's 50-50. It really boils down to who the person is. Are they a trustworthy person? You know, they can have all the looks, but looks only take you so far. I do believe in relationships, you need to look at the heart and soul of the person. I don't believe looks can only take you so far. There's so many beautiful people out there. But to me, I think we have to lean more towards what type of person they are. Are they a trustworthy person? That's the number one thing with a relationship. Can I trust this person? Can I? Can I trust this person? Say women out there, you're dating your boyfriend. Can you trust your boyfriend at a party? Vice versa. Can we trust our girlfriend at a party? You know, that's what it comes down to. Can we trust them? And if we can't, why are we dating? You know, why are we wasting our time in the relationship? Seriously, why are we wasting our time in the relationship if we can't trust a significant other? I think it's a waste of time. Go out of it. And if you are going to cheat, I do believe people out there that do cheat, man or woman, I think the best thing to do if you do cheat is to be honest. Be honest with your significant other. Tell them, look, I messed up. I did cheat on you. Just tell them. I do believe the worst thing is to hide something, you know, and I've kind of experienced certain things in the past, not to hide certain things. And I do believe hiding certain things is kind of like a burden. It's kind of like a weight on your chest. I do believe you should really just 100% throw it out there. And I know sometimes being real can backfire, so to speak, but at the end of the day, it's only going to help you in the long run to be honest. Because if you're not honest to yourself, how can you be honest to your boyfriend or girlfriend? Seriously, how can you? So to me, I do believe that there's a lot of question marks in today. What we have to understand with relationships, and I've seen it so many times. I've actually had a couple friends, a couple of my homeboys that have been cheated on before, and they still go back to the same person that's been cheating. You know, it's different if you get caught cheating once, you can forgive them. All right, hey, we'll give you another pass, okay? But if it keeps happening over and over again, you know, I've known people in the past to do this, to go back to their significant other after they got cheated on multiple times. You know, multiple times. Multiple. So to me, if you're getting cheated on over a couple times, I'm out. Goodbye. I don't care what gender you are. You need to leave that significant other. If straight up, I think one time we'll give you a pass here. Okay, you messed up one time. Everybody makes a mistake, but if the mistake keeps coming up over and over and over again, something's got to give. And I understand love does exist, young love, but to me, if your significant other is cheating on you, just go. You know, and the best thing with breakups, is I think the best thing, what happens during a breakup is it's going to be the best thing for you, for whoever it is, for both sides of the party. I do believe it's definitely going to benefit each of you, if that makes sense. I definitely think in the long run, it's only going to help. You know, because during the relationship that you guys experience, the drama you've been through, all the pain, the anxiety you've been through, at the end of the day, sometimes a breakup's like, whoa, it's a relief. It's kind of like a weight off your shoulders, and you feel more free. You know, and people out there, and I've met people before that don't know how to be single. I think we need to understand how to be single before we can date. And I know certain people out there that just date. They're never single. They have to date somebody. To me, I think that's a downside as well. I think we have to learn how to be single before we can date. Being single definitely has its ups and downs, but here's a couple things that being single is awesome. You know, you don't have to text or call somebody every day. It's kind of like, all right, it's kind of like you have your alone time, more alone time to yourself, more to reflect on your life, more to get better at what you want to do, on your P's and Q's more. to whereas if you're dating, you're always with them, you're always texting them, which is fine, which is not a bad thing, 100%. But I feel like at some point you need to have certain types of freedom, and you need to communicate with your significant other. Really, you have to. You have to get out on the board. And I think if you guys are first starting dating, you guys have to communicate this. You have to say, look, can we trust each other like this? Can we look through our phone? Can we look through past messages? It goes down the line. And I know with social media, it's so easy to get caught up in certain things, in certain things from the past. Look, we have to let those type of things go. And to me, with this experience I had, I was never huge on dating. I've always liked to be single. And people out there that are single, that don't like to be single, there are a lot of positives in being single. You have more freedom. You have more opportunity to do what you want to do. You have more avenues to pursue. You could maybe go on different types of dates. If you guys do use Tinder, you guys can go do that. But I do believe with dating apps in today's society, I do believe it's more of a hookup, because I've seen people do it on Tinder. Swipe right, swipe left. Let me write them a message. It's like, dude, I think it's more of a hookup now. I really do. I think it's just more of, who am I going to hook up with this week? Let me look on Tinder. Let me get on there and see what's popping there. It's like, man, really? Are we just trying to hook up with people now through the internet? It's crazy. And to me, I've always thought definitely me being a horn dog a little bit, and dudes being horn dogs, I always thought dudes are definitely more horny than chicks. But I'm starting to kind of think chicks are more hornier than dudes. And sometimes it's like, dude, sometimes girls act like dudes, vice versa. And it's kind of creepy to me when I see that. It's like, since when did girls come across like that? Since when did the true women always say, yeah, I want some cock today? Like, come on, ladies. Like, I was never raised to talk like that, especially dudes out there talking like, yeah, I want some pussy for sure. Like, there's locker room talks where we're like, yeah, I want to eat some pussy tonight. Like, but we're not saying that in front of women and shit. We're not going to say in front of women like, yeah, I want to eat your pussy like at the bar or something, or at a party. That's not going to, I'm not going to tell that to a chick. Vice versa. I hope chicks don't tell that to dudes like, I want your cock, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we need to have more manners in our society. I think it's more kind of ruthless out there. But to me overall, I do believe it's 50-50 when it boils down to even being more of a horn dog who can cheat. I do think it's the personality they have. Can you trust them at the end of the day? What are they after? What are their goals in life? Are they pursuing what you want to pursue? Do they like the same things you like? Do they believe in the same things you believe? I understand opposites attract 100%, but I just want the people out there in relationships to be happy. Because there was a point in time where during a relationship in my past where it was just like, it was kind of like a chore. It was kind of like, man, I have to keep doing this. I have to keep doing that. So if you guys are in a relationship where it seems like a chore, I think you need to get out of it. 100%. And like I said, to breakups out there, it seems really bad in the moment. It seems like you can never get past a breakup, but I'm telling you, it's only going to be better for you. It is. And in the long run, you'll realize a year later down the road, wow, I feel better. I do. I just feel better as a human. I feel like there's weight off my shoulders. I just feel more free. And advertise your problems. You're not going to advertise, hey, we normally argue every day over this situation, that situation. I think you need to come across in communication. That's when communication plays a key part. Say you're going out with your girls or your boys. You need to communicate that to your significant other. Say, hey, I'm going out tonight with them, blah, blah, blah. That's what you need to say. So to me, the lack of communication is definitely going to catch up with you. And that's what I realized in my past relationships that I kind of had a problem with, was the lack of communication. And to me, I think that's very important to today's society. And if you guys do the online dating, that's fine. I'm not going to knock you guys for the people that use Tinder and all the other dating websites. I just think it's more of a hookup now. I just think, like I said, if I get married and I find my wife, I definitely want to meet her like face to face. I don't want to meet her online. And I know certain people out there that have met their significant other online, which is fine. I applaud you. That's great. But at the end of the day, like I said from the beginning, it boils down to communication and trust. And if you guys do not have that, the relationship will not work in 2019, baby. Let's go!